it easy before you end up like Beezy, man. Make sure y'all follow my Instagram and Twitch, man. In the description down below. Everything you need to know about your boy Jay is in the description down below. Like I said, y'all, we will start live streaming on Kick. I am at 100 and I just hit 6.3K. You know what I'm saying, on Twitch. I appreciate y'all for that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, on Kick, we are at 150. I know a lot of y'all ain't following me because I ain't lit on Twitch right now. Not Twitch, but Kick. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, we're going to get some gameplay over there. I'm going to be back and forth with Twitch and Kick, man. So if y'all want to, I want y'all to miss out on no live streams. So make sure y'all follow my Twitch. Subscribe to my second channel as well. And like I said, y'all, the Madden 26 franchise is up and running. You know what I mean? So if y'all do want to join the Madden 26 franchise, it is a private league, bro. You know what I mean? So you have to hit me up personally. And on Discord link is in the description down below. But, man, Terry McLaurin requests a trade from the Commanders. Man, hey, man, this right here is amazing news. It's probably the best news I've got this week. I'm going to keep it real with you. Like, one thing about me, I love seeing the ops fail. You know what I'm saying? Seeing the ops fail and seeing the ops be miserable, you know, it's my main goal. You know what I mean? I love it. You know what I mean? Honestly, they're going to say it's hating. Say what you want to call it. You know, call it what you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Honestly. You know what I'm saying? But who want to see the ops do good? I don't. You know what I'm saying? The Cowgirls, I love to see them dismantle. The Redskins dismantle. The Smeagol's dismantle. You know what I'm saying? The Falcons dismantle. The Ravens dismantle. You know what I'm saying? Honestly. But I would definitely love to see y'all dismantle. And SWB, shut up. Shut up, SWB. Talking about you going to the Falcons. You ain't got cap space. You know you still playing Kirk Cousins, right? You forgot you signed Kirk Cousins to a 4-year, $180 million contract, right? You don't have no money. You know what I mean? So Falcons, please shut up. You know what I mean? Why would he want to go there? He wants to go to a winning culture. Or he want to get paid. It seemed like he just want to get paid because the Commanders had a good season. You know what I'm saying? Got a little young, talented quarterback. It's definitely about money. It's not about winning at all. This nigga wants to get paid. And it's crazy. He's not even a top 10 wide receiver, but you know what I'm saying? Definitely he's not better than Malik Neighbors. I know that for sure. You know what I'm saying? I know that for certain. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, he's not even a top 10 wide receiver, man. But, you know, he get paid, but he's not a top 10 wide receiver in my book.
In studio alongside Emery Hunt, Bryant McFadden, the two-time Super Bowl champ, joining us from L.A. Thoughts on the Rams in a moment, but first, wide receiver news coming up big here, and it's Terry McLaurin requesting a trade from the Commanders. Just when you think everything's moving in the right direction and deal would get done, we have this hiccup. Is this posturing or something more to you?
I feel like it's posturing because when you think about Terry McLaurin and what he's meant to the Commanders, I know that's the strife that he has right now with this organization. Like, hey, I've been a leader. I've been everything for you since I got on campus, and for him it's about showing me that love, showing me that respect, and paying me what I am worth. Now it gets tricky with his age, but
they said multiple teams, bro. They said multiple teams then hit up the Commanders. Like right when this news came out, said multiple teams, bro, then hit up the Commanders. You know what I'm saying? Like off the gate, bro. You know what I'm saying? And all that little Cowgirls, bro, you don't even have enough money to pay George Pickens. You have George Pickens for 1 year. So if you don't do something this year, then he's going. He's a free agent like after this year. And Parsons is probably finna leave y'all too. And you still gotta pay Diggs. You know what I'm saying? Like you got people that you gotta take care of, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like Parsons still gotta get paid before you talking about some Terry McLaurin. You got some snakes in your backyard. You got people in your backyard that still need to get taken care of. My guy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Especially with TJ Watt getting that massive contract. You know Micah Parsons is gonna want, you know what I'm saying? Micah Parsons is gonna want an extension for sure. Even though he's not nowhere near TJ Watt's level, Parsons is still your best edge rusher, your best D lineman. Honestly, we can best dude on the line, bro. You know what I'm saying? Is Micah Parsons, bro. So for you not to be paying him, you know Jerry Jones is just a stingy dude, man. You know what I'm saying? It took Jerry Jones a while to everybody thought CeeDee Lamb was going to leave the Cowgirls, bro. You know what I'm saying? Took him a long time to pay CeeDee Lamb. You feel me? And Dak Prescott is still the highest paid quarterback in the league. So Terry McLaurin needs to be the last people that you're worried about right now. You need to worry about the people on your team as of this moment.
More posturing and knowing that they.
You said tell Jerry Jones that? I'll tell that old nigga that right to his freaking face. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell his old self that right to his dang face. You know what I mean? And they was hey, look, even the Cowgirls fans, even the ops was even screaming, pay Micah Parsons in training camp. You know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't see that video, they was saying, pay Micah Parsons. The ops was even screaming at him in training camp. They said, pay Micah Parsons, pay Micah Parsons. Even the ops was screaming at him. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I'll say it to his dang face. You know what I'm saying? Honestly. Because best believe, if you don't pay Micah Parsons, that's going to be the happiest day of my life. Please don't pay him. Please.
Trade
don't
him,
pay him.
how valuable he is and how valuable
do
he is to Jaden Daniels. I think we'll see things smooth out a little bit sooner rather than later.
He a free agent next year. Oh my God, he gonna leave. Oh yeah, he gonna leave.
$33 million, and Terry McLaurin wanting to be north of that. I'm not asking you to put together a contract.
What you say?
$3 million.
You see that?
Mac, the reference point that we've read at times here is DK Metcalf, his $33 million, and Terry McLaurin wanting to be north of that.
In my opinion, I feel like Terry McLaurin better than DK Metcalf. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, I feel like Terry McLaurin is better than DK Metcalf. And Terry McLaurin is your best wide receiver. Like, Deebo Samuel sucks. Like, Commander fans, bro, this is just being honest, bro. Deebo Samuel's not a game changer. That nigga sucks. He's the most overrated wide receiver. I don't even think Deebo Samuel not even a top 15 wide receiver. That nigga sucks, bro. You know he's getting thick too. You know that, right? You know Deebo Samuel, he's getting thick. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's getting real thick. You feel me? So that nigga really sucks. Like, he's like a running back. You know what I'm saying? He's a running back at wide receiver. He's not a good route runner. He's not. Last year exposed how bad of a wide receiver Deebo Samuels is with Brandon Ayuk getting injured last year. With Brandon Ayuk getting injured and Deebo Samuel had to play the number one, this man got outplayed by Jawan Jennings, bro. Jawan Jennings became the wide receiver number one. Deebo Samuel, everybody thought Deebo Samuel was going to step up and be the wide receiver number one with Brandon Ayuk getting injured. This nigga got outplayed by Jawan Jennings, bro. This nigga sucked last season.
I'm not asking you to put together a contract here, but this does put something between him and that ultimate goal. What do you make of the
news? I don't know who the freak you think you got Deebo Samuel. He ain't that guy, gang.
Well, I'm not surprised, especially if they've been stagnant in the negotiations thus far. It's almost like trying to push the button to get something done sooner than later.
He deserves
This
it.
is the next step. We've seen this throughout the National Football League, especially during training camp opportunities where players, they hold out, they hold in, and then they ask for what? A trade. So this is a common.
I mean, and he's a free agent in 2026. So this right here is not, it's like, okay, you can hold him right now, but bro, you're going to have to eventually, like, it's like you doing this not going to make him want to stay, bro. Because once he hit that free agency, bro, teams are going to be throwing all types of bags at him, bro. He is a free agent, bro, in 2026. So you doing this, bro, ain't going to make him want to stay with y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? So he's your best wide receiver. If you lose Terry McLaurin, you're going to suck. Like, I feel like you honestly do suck, honestly. I feel like 1 year, that was a one year spark, honestly. But, bro, you just doing this not going to make him want to stay. He is a free agent, not this season, but next season. So, I mean, you know, he ain't got to come back if he's a free agent. It's up to him. So you can do all you want to do right now. You know what I'm saying? Request a trade. You ain't got to honor that trade right now. But, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Free agency, that's coming up.
Team. Now, as to Emery's point, who's going to, I guess, compromise the fastest, right? Is it going to be an organization in the Washington Commanders?
He figured in a Big Mac, right?
Terry McLaurin is worth what he's asking for? Or will it be Terry McLaurin that's lowering his market value in terms of what he feels he is deserving to be able to get an extension done so he can get back on the grass with the guys? But this is a different scenario, to Emery's point, than what we saw with the DK Metcalf when he got traded, because he's younger than Terry McLaurin is. Even though both guys have been heavily productive, that age is always a telling sign on what teams might be willing to do in terms of financial commitment or just kind of straddling the fence a little bit.
If you're looking for leverage in the case of McLaurin, look no further than last season's stats, far and beyond the receiving leader. Zach Ertz, actually the second leading receiver with just shy of 700 yards. It was Olamide Zacchaeus behind that. So the depth in terms of pass catchers, it sort of starts and ends.
I'm saying he's still balling, though.
And it's a scary situation now with the leading receiver having requested a trade.
I'm saying he's still balling, though. You know what I'm saying? It's just, for me personally, I just don't think he's a top 10 wide receiver. Honestly, I'm going to just keep it real with you. All right, look, I ain't going to lie. Matter of fact, I'll say he's a top 10. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do that because he's the ops. You know, he's definitely a top 10. I don't feel like Tyreek Hill is a top 10 wide receiver. I feel like Tyreek Hill is definitely overrated. That's just my opinion. He was definitely sorry as heck. So I'll put Terry McLaurin over Tyreek Hill for sure. You know what I'm saying? Tyreek Hill and yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'll put him in that top 10 for sure. So yeah, man, he's definitely a top. Yeah, I'll put him right